Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 9:28 a.m. on Eastern Time on Sunday on June 5th, the overall crypto market is overall kind of a mixed bag at the moment. Still consolidating at the respective consolidator level. And what's going to be happening this week? I've been looking into the news this morning. I woke up relatively early today at 7:10 a.m. on the Eastern Time, and it's 9:28. And I've been just like drafting emails, sending notes to my colleagues, and things like that. I don't know why. I feel like I'm working like today was like a Tuesday or something like that. But yeah, I don't know what's happening. I guess my biological clock is always set to be working, so I'm always in like the work mode. And I was also like reading the news for the last 45 minutes so far. I would say there are a lot of foreshadowing news, right? So just to keep tabs on a couple one. So one is with respect to the CPI report that's coming out on this coming Friday. So as you know, like the two last CPI report that came out in the 2 previous months, every single time has been a relatively negative catalyst on the driving the market to obviously decelerate and also digress collectively, which drive the downward escalator curve that we've been seeing so far. So we should technically see some sort of an anticipatory pressure, ahead of this Friday CPI report that's coming out. So we see how that goes, and based on obviously just historical trends, right? The last three, like 2 out of 3, has been negative. So I don't foresee like this time to be any different. But we'll see how that goes, right? Because we could technically see some sort of sell the rumor, buy the news type of pressure, or buy the rumor, sell the news affectation before, right? So we'll see a little bit more as the market opens, obviously tomorrow, and how the trend will look like throughout the week, right? And just remember that rallies within the bear market is always robust in comparisons to rally in the bull market. So being on a good side of the spectrum can be beneficial to you if you're swing trading. So how do we do that? Is really just look at the frames of the technicals to understand. Another one that I'm seeing, it seems like the Feds is being a little bit outspoken in the last 48 hours. Seems like Mester, which is one of the representatives in the Feds, says that inflation has not peaked yet. Right, that half a point rate hike is needed. So that technically foreshadow that in the next FOMC meeting, which is basically approximately 9 days from now, would be indicating that Jerome will be saying something around like 50 basis point hikes. And if that happens, we're going to be seeing more correction going on in the market. And also economists are also depicting that as well, right? 75 basis point to even going all the way to 100. So we'll see how that goes. And then with respect to some news internationally, seems like China, Beijing, the government has allowed for indoor dining. And it seems like the COVID lockdown, which we saw like weeks ago, where they were, like with respect to, it's literally like a ghost town in China where there's no delivery man. Like, even if you want to order food or supplies and stuff like that, it was all done by robots. I don't know if you've seen some sort of like, WeChat videos or like, just on YouTube, you could look it up, that most of the things that are, moving on the streets are robots or cars with no people in it, onto obviously getting people food and supplies and stuff like that. So it seems like indoor dining is reopening up, which is a big step, right? In terms of progressing. So I do foresee some sort of a major rebound among the Chinese stocks coming, especially tomorrow. And just look at the crypto and the equity market on the future perspective. It seems like across the market is still a little bit down. So foreshadowing a negative sentiment ahead of the Friday meeting, not the meeting, the CPI report. So we'll see how that goes. Across the board, it's about like down about 1.6, 1.7%. The VIX is still relatively levitating, right? So we'll see how that goes. So we'll check out all the sentiments by tomorrow morning. So let's just dive into technical to see what's happening now with respect to recording time of 9:33 a.m. on the Eastern time. We are in between levels, right? So we're between basically 1850 versus 1700. So we're levitating, having a closer proximity to the next level, 1860. But you can see that clearly we still need to cross down and then cross up, right? On the MACD front, you need to cross down as the first thing to do, and then form a golden cross upwards. So you need to form a death cross and then a golden cross. And with respect to the current level at 38 out of 70, it's like not the super oversold level. And I think ideally we need to go down to like the 30s for like basically matching with the 1700 all the way to 1650 from here. And then with respect to Bitcoin, 29,500, I think settling down to like the 28,500 would be very logical based on the similar setup that Ethereum and Bitcoin has right now. Cross down and then cross up, right? And then for Classic, 2181, I'll take anywhere from basically like 20 all the way down below would be logical DCA. It's a little bit high, more overbought in comparisons to the other coins. So cross down and cross up, right? Dogecoin, flat as well, not doing anything. So anywhere from like the high 7s to the low 7s from here. Cardano, down about 1.32%. I would say anywhere from basically the flat numbers, like 50, 45, 40, 35 respectively. And then for Solana, up about 5.6%, $39 at the moment. I would say anywhere from, we look at the hourly, so let me look at this on a daily. There we go. So we are, contemplating on going back up, right? So you could see that 38 is the resistance level, so we're basically $1 above it right now. But ultimately, we still need to cross down and then cross up, right? So ideally, going down to like 35-ish would be very possible, and then cross back up, right? And then XRP up about 1%. I don't know why it's so slow today. Maybe my computer needs to be like restarted or something. So with the 40 cents at the moment, so 40, 35, 30 respectively. So we need to cross down and then cross up again, right? Polkadot's flat as well at $9. I'll say anywhere from like the low 9 all the way to 850 would be very logical to DCA. But I was maybe probably start at like the high 8s all the way to the low 8s from here. Algorand's up about 6.17% at 39 right now. Like all the flat numbers, right? 40, 35, 30 respectively. Shiba Inu is at the 1,000 mark, right? So the frame is basically 1,400 versus 900, so in between, right? So as it gets closer to 900, it's a good level of DCA, right? And then for MATIC, down about 1%, 58 right now. So all the flat numbers like 60, 55, 50 respectively. AVAX down about 1.2%, 24 right now. So anywhere from basically 22 down from here. So again, need to cross down and then cross up, right? Wow, Luna is down 12% so far. Like, what is going on with this one? It's like, I don't even know what to say about this. This is just bananas. Anyways, so that's really it on this Sunday updates. It's relatively flat, so but we'll see more news that happens on later today on Sunday 5 p.m. 6 p.m. That's when the news are a little bit more active on the Eastern time, by the way. So appreciate you. Have a good day. Apologies for the noise, and I'll check you on the next one. Take care. Bye.